Hello, art people. Welcome to a new lesson called It's Cool to Be Kind. We're going to be painting with acrylic paint. We're going to make some snowmen and we're going to make them saying different ways that we can show kindness. All right, so the first thing that we do is always the same. We pick up our pencil and write our name and our class in the bottom right corner. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is simply sketch out my landscape. I'm going to do 3 snowmen. 3 to 5 snowmen will be good for this, but first I'll draw my horizon line. So just a curve going down and a curve going up, and that can be the hills for my snowman to be on. So the horizon line is just the line that separates the sky from the ground. So I will put my first snowman in the middle, and I would like this one to be my largest snowman. When things are closer to you, they do get bigger. And so I want this snowman to be the closest to us and therefore to be the biggest one. And then on the left and right of my main snowman, I'm going to do 2 smaller snowmen. So I'm wanting them to look like they're further back. So I'm going to make them a little smaller. Okay, so now I'm going to erase the parts of my snowmen that are going over my horizon line. That's just how overlapping work. If something is in front of something else, you can just erase what the thing in front is covering up. So this horizon line is being covered up by my snowman, so I can just erase where that line is running into my snowman. All right, so next I'm going to do some painting. So I'm going to get out my placemat so that my table stays clean. And I'm going to use acrylic paint. So I'm going to want to put on my apron, push up my sleeves, all those things, because acrylic paint does not come out of clothes. And for my paint palette, I'm just going to use this half sheet of scrap paper. And I'm going to use a blue. You can use any blue that you want. I am going to use this one here. And you're just going to shake it up and put a little bit on your paint palette there. And you will also want to get some white paint out onto your palette as well, and you'll need a paintbrush, and then you'll be set. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to start with is the moon. I'm just going to take some white paint, and it might seem silly to paint white onto white paper, but I'm going to put my moon here, just like a little circle with white paint. All right, and then I'm going to make a light blue to go around my moon. I'm going to take a little bit of my white paint and a teeny bit of my blue and mix it. Now I have a nice light blue. So this is a tint, T-I-N-T of blue. Any color plus white is a tint. So that's gonna go around my moon with that. And then I'm going to add a little bit more blue to that color. So it's a little bit more blue. And I'm going to go around that one with my new color. And then in order to blend that new blue with my other blue, I'm just going to clean my brush and then just put my brush in between the two colors and just go around. Acrylic dries really fast though, so you might need to add some more paint. Just add a little more white. And blend those together. Okay, and now I'm going to do a little bit more blue in here. Go around it again. Since I have my placemat down, I can go right off the page. There we go. And again, clean my brush, see if I can blend those lines a little bit. There we go. And then next, I'm going to just do full blue. And I'm going to paint the rest of the sky with just the blue from the tube. Alright, a little more blue. Now, I'm going to do, I'm going to draw some cast shadows from my snowmen. So I'm just going to draw a line here, here, and here, and I'll box off my name. There we go. And then I'm going to do some of the blue in these cast shadows. I'm going to do the blue straight from the bottle right next to the snowman. And then I'm going to add a little bit. I'm going to do this medium blue color that I made with blue and white, and that's going to go next to it. So it's a little lighter as it gets further away. So again, with the next one, I'm just going to do the blue from the bottle close to the snowman. Make just a line there. And then I'm going to do my medium blue next. Then same thing for my last one. The blue from the bottle. And then my blue that's a little bit lighter that I made. There we go. Okay, I'm going to clean my brush. And now I can go ahead and paint my snow. So I'm going to make my snow mostly white with just a little bit of blue. So I'm just going to take a bunch of this white, it's kind of globby, and mix it here. Really lighten this up so we get some light blue, basically white. There we go. All right, and now I'm just going to paint my snow. Okay, and next up I'm going to do my actual snowman. So I'm going to clean my brush, and this is going to be the very brightest white. So I'm going to take a big glob of white, a little bit of this light blue, and then I'm going to paint my snowman. right, now if you wanted to add a little bit of like shadow to the actual snowman, you can. Just make sure that the snowballs are brightest in the top left-ish because our moon is in the top left. So if you're going to add a little bit of light blue for shadow, make sure it's like on the bottom right of the snowballs, like down here. Okay, there. Now, once that is all dry, then we can go back in and add some details to our snowmen. My sky is actually already dry, so I think I'm going to go ahead and add some snowflakes / stars. And I'm just going to use the back of my paintbrush and dip it in the white paint and put dots like that. So yeah, I'm just going to give my snowman a little bit of time to dry, and then I'm going to go in and add the details like scarves and coal for the smiles and the sticks for the arms and things like that. Okay, so my snowmen are dry. I've got myself some more colors out on my palette and also a smaller brush since I'm going to be doing some details. So you can just add whatever details you want. I'm going to start with Alright, now that my artwork is all painted, I'm going to add some speech bubbles to my snowman. So I'm just going to use this scrap piece of lamination paper, and I'm just going to simply draw with a Sharpie a speech bubble for each of my snowmen. I'm going to make them pretty big because I want to have room to write. I'm going to write one way to be kind in each of my speech bubbles. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to write, be a good listener. So this could mean, being a good listener when your teacher's talking, but it also could mean if your friend just needs someone to talk to. Be a good listener. The next one I'm going to do is write someone a kind note. And lastly, I'm going to write help someone who's having a hard day. Okay, and now I'm going to cut these out. All right, and then you can just have your speech bubbles wherever you want on your landscape here. You don't have to glue them down. You can make it
a little more interactive if you don't glue it down, so people can change the speech bubble spaces. But if you want to glue it down, you're welcome to. But that is it. That is the It's Cool to Be Kind lesson. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.